Hi guys, welcome to Cat's Chit Chat. I'm blocking my C, guys, my C. So today's video is actually about Ladesha Francis, aka Mackerel. But before I get into the topic, I just want you guys to click that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications because I will be back. Now we'll be talking about the preview interview she has with On Stage, which is going to be released on Saturday, I think. But I just want to actually talk about the video and everything. I never actually made a video about her as yet because I was just never into her that much. But let's just see. Let's watch a preview now, the trailer, and see. Man, God, me just want love. Me not tell nobody no lie. Me just didn't want love and me did not get it. Me never have a mother where me and tell me get up every day and tell me say she didn't love me and them something like that. I have no for say to her mother. Me just wish if she was a mother in my life. If she just things that happen to me, when no one said with her. First of all, I just want to address one thing because there are a lot of people on Twitter. Now, I haven't been on Facebook that much to see anything on Facebook, but a lot of people on Twitter are making negative comments. Some people are making positive, but mostly negative of her behavior, and we don't believe it or something like that. One, Jamaican people don't take mental healthness very serious. They just feel like you're only mental when you're homeless or on the road, and that is one thing we need to address. I've seen YouTubers saying that Caribbean people on a whole don't take mental health serious, but I just want to speak on where I'm from and what I was raised in, where I was raised. So I can only speak on that. So if you're going to come for me saying, "Oh, everything is about Jamaica," it's because I'm Jamaican and that was my socialization process. We don't take. Well, I won't say we because I take it serious. A lot of people don't take it serious and they don't understand that they are affecting society, for one. So everyone keeps saying she's lying or that doesn't justify the act of what she did. I'm going to actually go on Twitter and try to find I know I screenshotted some of the comments of her behavior or what she did and everything. Now, one person actually stating that one person actually was trying to say that colorism is a part of it, which it can be, but I think she had the wrong idea. Her comment was not, it didn't make much sense. So I found it, guys. One person actually stated, and I will be putting this in the video. One person actually stated was trying to bring colorism in it, and that was far from it. Shensi and Mackerel are both teen moms, but the actions to them are so obviously different. When Shensia posts a pic with her son, the comments are met with people expressing their desire to be step whatever, but Mackerel's is met with judgment despite the fact she was raped. Now I understand, as I said, this is what I replied. I understand what you're trying to say, but Shensia and Mackerel are in two different situations. Shensia was grown when she had her son, about 18, 19 years old. But I see that people choose who they want to support, and yes, Mackerel needs support because of what she went through. No, I didn't see where colorism came in that because at the end of the day, Shensia was of age when she had her child. She didn't mention anything about being raped, so we're not sure, but we understand Ladesha's story. Now, I don't like to say Mackerel, but I will be continuing saying it because people know who I'm actually speaking of. I never addressed her as that. As I said, I never followed it up that much, so I never addressed her as that. But there are a lot of comments that shows you that people don't understand mental healthness. They don't understand that the way how you raise your child is the way how they will have a perspective of society and their future. No, I understand your actions may say you love your child, but they're kids. It's not like me where if I have a husband or if I have a mother, well, I have a mother, or a friend, and say for instance my friend never said I love you, but the thing she does shows me that she does, right? Then I can say for myself that I may want to hear I love you, but I can say for myself that I know she loves me, you know? So I kind of understand that part, but as parents, you need to tell your kids you love them, hug them, tell them they're going to be something in the future. I don't have kids, but I was raised with love, and that's how I'm going to raise my child. Now I understand that you can give your child all and they still rebel. As soon as they get in contact with society and know they're able to go out on their own, go to movies, go to the fetes and school things, I understand that they do change a little bit. And we will always try to stop that. We will always try to provide them with a positive energy. So I understand that. But as I'm saying, I don't even know if I don't even know if the government takes mental health serious. And what people need to understand is not because you're homeless, on the road, dirty, smell bad, means you're mad. And that is what the perspective of what people consider to have a mental health issue. And I think Jamaicans need to lift up and realize that depression is real, stress is real, that not because you get through it in one day means that other person can get over it in one day. We're not all the same, we're all different. And I notice society always say, but we're different. And when we do something, but that person did that so she could do it. No. I may not cry until 6 months after something happens. Someone may cry continuously on a day-to-day basis. So please to take mental health serious. So that is my first thing about Adesha. Number 2, justifying her act. No, when she came out, everybody kept saying, but Shanti sing about tech people, man. Spice sing about it. Other dancehall artists sing about it. So what is wrong if she do it? No, I'm going to try to have a scenario here. If your father's a bad man, you become a bad man. You know what society say? Your father a bad man. So it's like you're telling me it's okay for me to go and be a bad man because my father's a bad man. But you're not telling me that I'm wrong. And that is what I was getting from Mackerel. No one wants to help her. Everybody wants to say, oh, other artists do it too. So nothing is wrong if she does it. And you're still not trying to help the person. No, your mother used to thief, you become a thief, everybody just say, oh, your mother used to do it. There's never a saying to say you can be different, you can change, you can have a positive influence on social media. You don't have to do the same thing. No one wants to say that. Everybody just wants to say justify everybody act. And if we were all the same, we wouldn't look different. We wouldn't have different careers, different mindset. You know what they say? 7 different brothers, 7 different minds. And that's what people don't understand. So don't make it seem that, don't justify your act by saying, you know what, other people do it and you can make money too. And I said this on my IG about justifying everybody's act because someone else does it. A guy come and say, oh, my opinions are flawed, or it doesn't make sense. But guess what? I didn't take it personal because for men, my opinion will not seem as positive to you guys because you guys benefit from females not carrying themselves in a good manner. You benefit from females who have this tech man syndrome. So I understand that you guys are not going to get me because I'm stopping your vibes. I'm stopping you from getting what you want. So if I come out and say, females, lift your head up, do good, you don't understand, leave the females them alone, let them live them life, because you and your species is going to benefit from it. So when you don't agree with me, I don't really take it personal. I just know you're trying to save some little punani where you can get, because other females have low self-esteem. They don't want to try. They don't want to work for themselves, and there were probably broken kids. No, this is where predators actually come in, when they figure out that kids are actually broken, and broken in a way that their parents probably have a 9 to 5 job. Their parents can't afford certain stuff, and they just see it as, you know what, mommy poor, daddy poor, this man out the road are gonna give me something, so I just deal with him. And the depression, the peer pressure, and everything. And I'm grown, so a lot of times as you see people do things, I'm like, I don't have to do it, I don't want to do it. But kids see it as, but I want to do it too, and my parents can afford it. they go somewhere else and they get it. But kids need to understand that these things can ruin their future. Predators come and they take away your youth. As Ladisha, she got pregnant at 13. Yes, it is considered rape for you guys who don't understand. It doesn't matter if someone say, "Oh yes, let's have sex." If she's underage, it is considered as rape. There's nothing in that can say, "Oh, she consent, so it's okay." No, she's 13 years old, 12, 13. So it is rape, even if you heard a yes, because she's underage. The mother's story. As I can say, you can treat your child the best, give them what they need, and they will still rebel because they want stuff that you can't afford. Now, as the mother is saying, I have some little notes here, so if I'm looking down, please don't mind. Alright, Ladisha hired her baby father. She lied about being abandoned. She's actually legally blind. The mother had to play keyboards and sing in buses just to make ends meet. She's a single mother. Both parents are blind, and they operated on Ladisha's eye when she was younger, right? But she's blind. I don't know who to believe, but as I can say, a lot of parents go through just working, thinking about taking care of the child, physically, but mentally they're not here. Mentally, they're not prepared to take care of the child. And that is where the child gets it from, where they're not loved, even though your actions are speaking that you love the child. But it is not seen as that because they say actions speak louder than words, but sometimes kids want to hear, "I love you. You're going to make it one day. You're going to be the doctor you want to be, the lawyer you want to be, the policeman you want to be. You know, you're going to be the business owner." They want to hear that. Even if in yourself you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, you're supposed to at least give your child that opportunity to think that one day they will. But sometimes the pressure of life does take that away, and I understand. I've never been in that position, but I understand because I don't have a child. But I can understand. I know I was raised with love, and I know my parents fought hard. Especially, I know my mother worked her 9 to 5, and well, both parents. But I'm saying my mother would get up and cook every morning, leave her breakfast, lunch, and dinner because she's not coming home. When we leave school, she's not coming home as yet, so we don't have to go on the stove. We were of a certain age because she got a different job when we were like in high school. So we were of an age where we were able to be at home by herself, but because she didn't want us on the stove, she will cook. She will get up early mornings and cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And we will always have that, and that showed us love. My mother told her she loved us every morning, every day, and she even speak to her plants, and she love her plants. I'm just saying. So I just think no matter what you're going through as a parent, you have to make sure you mention "I love you." You have to give them that hug, that warm satisfaction of our mother's love, of our father's love, or if you're their guardian. Because sometimes you need to understand that kids don't see what you are doing, but they hear. They want to hear you and see you say, "I love you." But a lot of times you can give your kids your all and they still rebel. So sometimes it's 50-50. You're like, maybe if I tell her I love her, she will come out good, but then she come out, him or her come out bad. And then maybe if I don't, maybe they will. So it's just a 50-50 thing, but you have to try, no matter what you're going through. As her mother said, though, she was uncontrollable. And kids don't understand that they put themselves in this position because, as the mother says, she was legally blind. So when she's running away or anything, she can't run behind her. But she did report it to the police, and the police eventually found her one time and everything. Blah blah blah. You guys are gonna have to watch that video. It's on Facebook and everything. But I'm just saying, sometimes kids are really uncontrollable. Sometimes you don't know where to turn, especially when you have a disability. One of your senses are not there. What are you going to do? You can barely see in the day. Imagine in the night. And kids know what they're doing. Teenagers, if my mother can't walk or do certain things, I'm going to do something where I know she can't run after me. My mother can't see. She can't see at night. I'm going to run away at night because she can't hold on me and she can't run me down. So sometimes people do take use what you can't do against you. You know, she can't say something, you're going to use it against her. So, but I just want to say people need to stop making these memes about her. We don't know if she's telling the truth, and we don't know if she's lying. That is the thing with us, you know. If we can't see a video, we don't believe it. But sometimes people are actually going through some stuff, and sometimes people say, oh, but people fake about mental issues a lot. But the good can't always suffer. And I always hate that statement. Always hate it. I hated that statement, and I'm going to always hate it forever. Don't tell me because someone fake it, I know I have to suffer for the bad. I always hate that statement. And I think that is what most of people live by. You know what? I'm not going to give that man any money, you know, because some of them faking. But you don't know if your person actually the real one. You know? So sometimes within yourself, you have to look and say, I don't know. And she does need help. She needs like a woman foundation or something. They need to find out who's her baby father. Like, they need to, I don't know. I'm just making suggestions. I will be posting some screenshots or some Twitter posts after, or maybe I'll just post them now. Just look for them now and post them now. So let me show you guys what I have. There was another comment that I actually commented on, when like a guy posted on Twitter saying, so you take people man for co-op, and I understand that people go through a lot of things and understand that people cope a lot different, but taking people man too far. Now, for one, you are contradicting yourself because you say you understand that people cope different, but you're saying she's going too far. One, people do cope different. You know, people do this things that distract them from their pain, or they try to do it to get rid of their pain for that moment. You have weeded, you have cracked, you have alcoholic, you have sex addictive, you have physical and mentally abusers who go around and hurt people just to get rid of their pain. Sometimes none of them have pain, you know, but you have most of them who've been through something as a child and they have never seek help, or even if they seek help, they have never gotten any, and it affects them as an adult. And as my first part of the video is saying, Jamaican people don't take mental health serious, and that is why people don't come out with their story, because they feel like, you know what, if I get through something in an hour, you can get through something in an hour and it's done good. No, for me, I can get over a lot of stuff because I don't let a lot of stuff bother me. But I had an amazing childhood. I feel like I had an amazing childhood. I didn't rebel, and that is why I see things as positive. But not everybody had the same childhood as I did. Not everybody was raised in the same house community as I did. So you have to understand that even though you cope differently, there are other people out there that has a different view on life, a different perspective, a different way they were raised, a different story, a different background. And you just have to understand that it doesn't justify their act in terms of saying that, oh, it's right that you do it that way. But we have to at least understand. I know that we can't put ourselves in the person's shoes, but we have to at least understand. Now, I'm just going to leave the video there. I will be back though because the interview is actually tomorrow, so I will hear more stuff about it. But please subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notifications because I will be back, as I said. And I love you guys. I love that you guys watch my videos, and I'll see you guys another time. Bye. Bye, guys.